All right. Oh shit, I pulled. That's okay. What's up, guys? How are we? Are we ready for the big announcement? You got your Resto Druid some gear? Frosty, you're playing WoW too? Hell yeah, dude. What's the announcement? We don't know. It happens in 2 hours. We're waiting for the big announcement. Gonna play Diablo later if it's any good. Hi, Einstein. Am I planning on making any guides for WoW? Not really. The reason why is it's already like completely solved. This version of WoW is already completely solved. Already the best possible builds, all the boss guides, all the profession guides. It's already all made. When is the announcement? In 2 hours. 2 hours. I don't think it's 5 p.m. I think it's, or yeah, no, you're right. 5 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, that's correct. You can find some new builds and reinvent the meta. There's really not the tools to do that in this game. It's not like an ARPG with a giant talent tree. It's a talent twig. There really is no reinventing the meta. It's, I mean, yeah, it's pretty much completely solved. It's completely solved already, pretty much. But there are godly guides out there. Guys, if this green bar goes to full, then I can get my best weapon in the game. I can get my best weapon in the game. If this green bar goes to full. Do I have hopium for anything of the announcement? Well, usually Blizzard announcements have been pretty damn lame lately. I don't know. I'm like half and half. I think there's a chance we could get some great info or some cool things. I think there's a chance it's completely worthless. I don't know. I think it could genuinely be either. This one isn't a heroic. I already did heroic Shadow Labs today. I need lower city rep. If I get lower city exalted, I can buy the Gavel of Unearthed Secrets, which is my BIS weapon. It will be a colossal upgrade for me. Be a colossal upgrade for me. This run is not going to get me exalted. It's going to get me extremely close, but I won't be exalted. I probably need one more. I don't have my cooldowns up for the boss. Do dog shit damage here. Oh well. That instructor was at the perfect spot to pull, so I'm just trying to help the paladin, not trying to grieve him. Hope I get some godly epics. Thanks, man. Yeah, I will get a godly one when this green bar moves over. This is the most difficult pull in the whole dungeon. Let's see how it goes. Do you have a holy paladin tanking? No, he's a prot paladin. He's protection. Can't let them mind flay him. That was very good. We murdered that. That was the most difficult pull in the whole dungeon. It was good. I'm out of biskies, so we're going to move to glacier water. Mind Flay is what will kill the tank. So I don't let them cast Mind Flay. It's a pretty good group. No nameplate gaming is wild. Yeah, that's what everyone tells me. I can interrupt it. I can interrupt stuff though. I don't need the nameplates. Need to go to the Acolyte here. He's going to try to heal in a second. We're not going to let him. Shocked, see? We don't need nameplates here. I just don't like the clutter exactly. That was a good pull. Just gonna cast Mind Flay in a second. We're gonna shock it. He resists my shock. Fucking stupid. Can't shock that heal. My shock is on cooldown. Crying. Gonna shock the Shadow Bolts on the Warlock next. Oh god, I'm Resist, resist. I can't do anything on that pull. I'm out of mana. Best thing I can do is go to the other side and set up the next pull. Am I in a streamer only guild? Nope. We have openings as well. If you want to apply and raid in TBC, we have some openings for different classes and specs. What specs? I think we need enhancement shaman, an Ellie shaman, a mage, a feral tank. Oh, that's gonna... Oh, he's pulling both? This guy's a fucking animal. He's gonna die. I'm gonna be shocked if he survives this. I'm gonna die. Healing myself. Shock the Shadow Bolt. Nice job. Good heals. Nice job, guys. Impressive. D2R is too scared for any major changes. Well, I hope it's godly. That's what I'm really looking forward to. Is they said they're announcing something for Diablo 2. Okay. Now I'm listening. The announcement for D2R is going to be the start of the new season. Got it. Better not be that, man. Stupid mind control popped Bloodlust. No. If I pull aggro, I'm just going to drop my Earth Elemental like that. Earth Elemental saved me. Nice bop. Every old man is looking for a D2R update, but the reality is, well, they said there's something for Diablo 2. They said so. Guys, I think it's going to be a new expansion with a mapping system and 10 new pinnacle bosses and 3 new classes and new skill trees and uniques and yeah, and expanded talent trees and new rune words and yep. No, Rax. It's gonna be powers.
That spell isn't ready yet.
The update is gonna be a collaboration with SpongeBob. And that'd be better than what we've been getting. I messed up so horribly on this pull. It's crazy. Messed up so badly there. It's terrible.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
A Chick-fil-A collab? Oh my god. I would be so down for that.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Trying to just keep bringing them to the paladin. Why did I get bopped? I was fine. Oh. I wonder why I got bopped. Oh well. Take a bop, why not?
That spell isn't ready yet.
Why is my ARPG streamer playing an MMO? We're waiting for the ARPG news. We'll probably play Diablo 2 later if we're getting anything. Although it might not, even if we get something. If we're getting something, it might not even be available today. So, I don't know. Maybe Paladin is dead. Should still be fine. Okay. Everybody is dead. No, don't. Oh, I could have killed him. Okay. They DI'd me. Okay. Not the worst decision. We could have won. I think we could have won there. Maybe not. Maybe the DI was a good call. We'll call it good DI.
That's still recharging.
Damn it, I don't even have enough mana to drop Mana Spring. When is the announcement? 1.5 hours. I'm almost exalted, guys. Look how close the green bar is.
Cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Purge the dog buff.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Dude, he's standing in the consecrate and they still walked away to melee my fire nova totem? God, it's so fucking dumb.
That's still recharging.
Am I going to play Midnight? I thought about hopping on and trying it just because I haven't played retail WoW in 15 years. I have no idea what it would be like. Going for the Zealot for sure.
That spell isn't ready yet. It's not ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
I won the ruby or the Star of Elune, guys. It's not a living ruby, but
That's still recharging.
I've seen worse.
I can't cast that yet.
You'll be a fine example for the others.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Come to my aid! Heed your master now!
That's still recharging.
God, I'm doing terrible damage here. Run, tank, run. Run, tank, run. Nice Frost Nova. Okay, we did in fact not have the damage. I thought we would. That was definitely a false alarm. We did, in fact, not have the damage.
Spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
We're cooked, guys. Dude, if I do one more Shadow Labs, I can get my Bis weapon. See if they want to play again. If I do one more of these, I can get my best in slot weapon in the entire game. These guys don't want to go. I'm going to make a different group.
I can't cast that yet.
So we need to kill the Spellbinder, and then we need to kill the Summoner. The Summoner is going to summon an ad here. We cannot pull until the triangle does. Okay, let's go. Are the Paladins ready? Pull. Fuck. Next time I'm just gonna pull. Wait. We're gonna die. Just wait. Now pull. Now pull. 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 Fuck it. I'm pulling. Okay, he's pulling. I'm gonna wait until the guy starts summoning his ad to kick. Like that. Now we're good. What? How did you bot me? It's okay. I mean, I'll take the bot, but why did they bot me? I was fine.
That spell isn't ready yet.
We can pull. I'm pulling. That worked out well.
I don't have a target.
What's going on? I shocked the summon.
That's still recharging.
We can pull right now, I believe. No, we can't.
I can't cast that.
Now we can pull. Yeah, should be good. Shock the summon. I'm brainwashed. Nice kick. Nice job. What class and race am I for newbies? Yeah, so I'm a shaman. Shamans are kind of like... Think of a shaman as like a Swiss Army knife. Shaman can do almost anything at any time. the flexibility of a shaman to do different things is, I can't say it's best in the game. Druids are probably even better, but it's close to best in the game. So, shamans are usually never at the top of the damage meters because they can do so many crazy things. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use all the tools available to me to make things as easy as possible on our group. If the tank is going to die, I will heal him. That guy, if that guy is going to get mind controlled, he was about to get mind controlled, I'll stop my cast and interrupt it. My totems that I drop that I can swap around can change a fight completely, depending upon what we're doing. Shamans can do anything.
That's still recharging.
And I'm a Draenei. I'm a Draenei shaman. I don't have bloodlust, but it doesn't matter. If I get the bomb, we have to go into the tent.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready.
See if I get the bomb or not. Nope. It's the mage. The mage is smart. He or she runs into the tent.
That's still
The only thing
Run.
she could have done better is stayed. The sonic boom, I don't think the paladin knows. The sonic boom is only for melee. The bomb is on me, but it doesn't detonate for 9 seconds, so I can definitely sit here and DPS a bit more. It sends you to the sky and kills you, but if you run into the tent, then you bonk your head on the ceiling, and then you don't take any damage. So that's why you go in the tent. The bomb is on the rogue. The rogue says he can cloak of shadows out of it.
Run.
You don't have to run from this. Only melee have to run.
Run out.
Bomb on me again? God damn it. Bomb somebody else.
I can't cast that.
Let me see if I can get the group to go again. One more time, we get the best weapon in the game. If we clear this one more time, I can buy the best weapon in the entire game. I'm finally going to be exalted.
That spell isn't
The announcement is in 1 hour and 14 minutes. When do raids begin? February 19th. 8 days. Yeah, I've done a lot of heroics. I have 31 badges of justice. I've been frying heroics. I haven't messed with the pawn add-on weights at all, Alan. I don't really look at pawn. I don't really care what it says. Instead, I just look up... I go to Wowhead and I look up my absolute BIS items and I just go get them. I don't... They have the BIS and second BIS listed on Wowhead. I just go get them, you know? Yeah, in order to get the best weapon in the game, you have to have lower city at the highest possible reputation level. There's only 2 ways to gain lower city rep, because I did every quest. You either do Shadow Labs or any heroic Akhenaton dungeon. The heroic Akhenaton dungeons, though, are very, very difficult. I find that groups struggle outrageously with them. So I just chose to do normal Shadow Labs to get it done. Dawson died. Sorry, who's Dawson? Is Diablo 2 getting an Act 6? God, I hope so. James Vanderbeek. The guy from Dawson's Creek. I've never seen Dawson's Creek. We're getting Diablo 1 reforged. I'd take it. Oh, shit. I'm gonna be shocked if people don't die to that. Everything you say to last Shadow Labs run, guys. The last one. Need the Paladin to walk out. When the Paladin walks out, we can reset it. There it is. What do I think is the new class in D4? I don't know, man. Any theories? It's Warlock. What makes you say it's Warlock? Warlock leaked? Oh, did it actually? Oh, it was data mined that it would be Warlock.
That's still recharging.
Go ahead and start whenever you're ready, guys. We have it. Okay, he's gonna go get it. I'm gonna bring this guy just because I think it's probably a good idea to.
That's still recharging.
My final Shadow Labs run. I am very excited.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready. That's still recharging.
Is Shadow Labs basically a gold farm? Not at all. Nah, there's way better ways to farm gold, like going to farm Primal Fires.
That's still recharging.
No, I'm here for the rep.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Nick 2 wants me to play with him, but I told him I'm in the final Shadow Labs run. The final run, guys. I am so happy to be done with the lower city grind. When this green bar goes full, we won. I'm going to be exalted. The best weapon in the game is the Gavel of Unearthed Secrets from Lower City Exalted. Currently. So I will have the greatest weapon in the game. It's going to be a massive upgrade for me. A colossal upgrade. I'm so happy. I'm going to be so much stronger. Now I have to do heroic Mechanar every day, just the first boss. Oh, I might be dead here. Now would be the time to bop me. Now would be the time to bop me. Nice bop, dude. Broke their fear.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
I type fast. Yeah, I type pretty fast. That's true. I don't think people would like to play with me as the tank. I would just pull, 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 pull. Healers at half mana, pull. Pull, pull, pull. Avenger Shield, Consecrate, melee, melee. Hodge. This, that. I just be going crazy. I'm rooted, Blessing of Freedom. Someone gets sheep, Dispel. Like, I just be going crazy. People would be like, how many Red Bulls did this tank drink today?
I can't cast that yet.
Don't worry, dude. I got you. Wow, the missiles were done once I dropped grounding. I hate that. Shocked the brainwash. Shocked the missiles. Like, I'll never do it stupidly. If everybody's fine. Have a drink. But if you have mana, I'm fucking pulling, LOSing, conch blow, this. I'm sending it, guys. I'm doing well, thank you. Yeah, I'm excited for the anniversary thing. I mean, you want to know what's the good thing? Like, I guess this is going to sound like an insult, but I don't know. I guess it is kind of an insult now that but whatever. My expectations are very low. So I've got the right attitude. If it's dog shit, I'm not going to care. That's kind of what I'm expecting. I'm expecting it to be bad. But maybe, just maybe this one time, it won't be bad. You know? How long do I see myself playing TBC for? Probably play the entire expansion, but once I max everything, I will probably just raid log. I'm not gonna... I probably won't log in just to play WoW for the sake of WoW. If my friends need something, my friend messages me, "Hey, I need heroic slave pens for Quagseye. Will you come DPS?" Sure. But I'm not gonna log into WoW and be like, "Hey guys, I'm here." I want to get very, very into... I want to get very into not necessarily lifting weights, but going to the gym every day and putting in some work. Not necessarily to get like strong. I don't give a shit about that. But I would like to get very, very fit. I'm turning 40 this year. I'm an absolute old piece of shit. I cannot afford to not dedicate time to my health. So the time that I'm spending degenerately playing WoW right now to get this guy up to par, I'm going to be spending it in the gym. Yeah, I'm 39. I'm a stupid piece of shit idiot. Fitzgerald Vito, thank you so much for the subs, guys. I'm old, man. So, am I going to go to the gym with Sarah? Oh, she would love nothing more than that. I've always kind of been this way. Like, whenever I go to the gym, I kind of just do my own thing. I usually don't go with someone.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
I usually just... You want to know what I don't do at the gym? I don't go to the gym and then open my phone and read my messages. I don't do one set of dumbbells and then sit there for 5 minutes and then into the bathroom and take a selfie. Like, when I go to the gym, I'm there to, let's play basketball. Let's get the heart rate up. Let's hit 53s before we quit. Let's get some good aerobic weightlifting sets in with exactly 60 seconds of rest between each set. Let's do the rowing machine with some HIIT training for 30 minutes. Let's swim some laps in the pool. Let's relax in the hot tub. Let's go to the steam sauna. Like I mean business. I'm not there to have fun. Bop me. I believe there's a taunt coming or a bop, I believe. There's the bop. Thank you. I'm going to stop DPSing. Let him get his aggro. Now I'm going to attack again. You had a friend go to the gym once. He had a heart attack. I had a... How did I pull aggro? Oh. I don't have salve. That's why. I need a salve from the second paladin. Thank you. What? How did I lose my target there?
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast it.
Those are terrible.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
That was good. That was a good grab. I'm gonna let them handle this because I have no mana. They got this one, I believe. She knocked me out of my drink. All right, I'm coming, boys. There we go. Let's see if I can catch the DPS. Okay, I passed everybody but the rogue. Now I'm going for the rogue. Damn. I almost passed him. The Diablo event is in 56 minutes. They interrupt this heal when it inevitably starts. Should be any second here. Right there. Interrupted. Let's go.
Still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. Still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Earthbind is very good for these pulls. Yeah, we have a Frost Mage, though, just blizzarding. Dude, Mark, I'm about to hit Exalted with Lower City. This run, Gabble of Unearthed Secrets, we're doing it. Shock the Mind Flay. Now I'm going to shock the heal, which is coming right here. Just kidding, it's not coming. He's dead.
That's still recharging.
I guess there's no fear in this pull. I usually just drop Tremor every time anyway, but... Anyway, I was going to tell you a story. Well, it's not really much of a story. I had a friend, he was super, super fit, like a big gym rat. Really young, really fit. One day, he took like a lot of pre-workout, and he had a super, super heavy, heavy workout at the gym. He walked out of the gym. He sat in his car. He had a heart attack and died. He was 25 years old. One of my friends died lifting too hard by drinking too much pre-workout. I couldn't believe it when I heard the news. He was one of the healthiest people I knew. Dead at 25 years old. So you can absolutely overdo it. That's why you chose pizza. Yeah, staying at home eating pizza keeps you safe. Safety first. Eat pizza at home. Yeah, it could have been an underlying condition. So on this pull, you want to kill the Shadow Priest first, but when the tank pulls, I like to target the Succubus and just tunnel lightning bolts into her because she's non-elite. Helps a lot if I would crit ever, and it helps a lot if anyone would help me attack her. But you can essentially eliminate one of the mobs from the pull. The Warlock could also banish, but that seems like a lot of work. Purge the renew, shock the heal. There we go. Shock the Shadow Bolt. If you just interrupt everything that they do, you really can't lose. That does it.
That's still recharging.
Yeah, Light Yagami wrote his name in the death note. He wasn't like my closest friend or anything, but he was an acquaintance of mine for sure. Dead at 25. Too much pre-workout, too heavy of a workout. Walked out of the gym, got in his car, died. Heart attack, gone. Lockpick that. Oh, he's pulling the maiden too. Oh. Oh. Yep. This is bad. I'm gonna drop Fire Elemental here. Shock the Mind Flay. I'm gonna heal the tank. He's gonna die. Shock the Shadow Bolt. I need to target the Acolyte. He's gonna start healing. Tank is dead. Shock the heal. Is there any way that we can win here? Let me at least kill this guy. Okay, I got that guy. Grounding Totem. Is anybody... This guy's almost dead. No! He's 1 HP! I had nothing left. I knew that was brave, pulling the instructor. I knew that was going to be a wipe. That's why I dropped my Fire Elemental. We res the resers first. Druids have battle res. That's it. We don't have a druid in the party. I knew, dude, I started spam healing the tank. I dropped my Fire Elemental. I killed the healer. And we still died. I used all of my abilities. My bloodlust was down. I did everything that I could to save it. I did kill the healer, though. So, next pull, the healer's dead. Let's get everybody topped off here. I could have done Earth Elemental instead, but the tank had aggro. I could have waited and dropped the Earth Elemental, but I thought our best chance was for me to drop the Fire Elemental for the extra damage. Oh, this guy's pulling. And he pulled the maiden again. Ah. Shock the Mind Flay. Grounding's down. Kill the Shadow Priest, guys. He didn't mark a skull, but kill the Shadow Priest. There's 2 Shadow Priests. Shock the Mind Flay. Or no, it's the same Shadow Priest. Nice. Shock the Shadow Bolt. Okay, we're going to win now. Shock the Shadow Bolt again. I can grounding that Shadow Bolt. There you go. When is the announcement? 47 minutes.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. Still recharging.
Do I have any predictions? Not really, man. Honestly, I really don't. Just hoping we get anything worth a crap. Oh, we're going? Okay. And then my totem's down, but it doesn't matter. I'll redrop them. We're going to get mind controlled right here. Hopefully the mind control doesn't pop my cooldowns in Bloodlust. But he probably will. He's just going to let us beat his ass. Okay. Okay. No cooldowns, no Bloodlust. Okay, that's good start. Yeah, lightning shield, chain lightning, that's good. Don't Bloodlust. Don't burn my cooldowns. I'm Hodge. Okay. This is good.
That's still recharging.
Okay, the tank has him now. And now we go. Good bop. Here we go. Now we sentence him to death. Ah, my fucking god. I should have positioned myself better. Not in range of my totems. Let's jump forward here. Just gonna keep attacking him. I don't care. He's almost dead. Just attack. Just nuke. Adios, everybody. Nice. Oh, look, it's the gloves we've gotten 6,000 times. I need some disco Russian songs in this playlist. I've never heard of Russian disco, but I have a feeling that Russian disco is exactly what this playlist doesn't need. What? Oh, I see, because the target died. Say, where the hell did my totem go?
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Come on in, boys. The tank has no mana somehow. I'm not going to chain lightning here. If I chain lightning, I'm going to pull aggro. I'm just going to throw lightning bolts. Just stand here.
still recharging.
Here comes some skellies, guys. Let's kill the healer first. Shock the heal. Nice. I got an Earthbind down.
Charging. Still recharging.
About to get a chest. Please be something good. It's bad.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Ready? You're gonna eat a cheesy chalupa? Wait, you are? Chalupa.
That's still recharging.
Oop.
Spell isn't ready yet.
That was a misclick there, mispress, more like.
Still recharging. Can't cast that yet.
There's some skellies coming in, guys. We need some blizzards.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Ready? God, I wish this paladin would
I can't cast that yet.
fucking pull, man.
That's
I need to make a tank. That's what I need to do.
it's too far away.
Just gonna turn into a dog and then I'm gonna purge it.
That's
I'm gonna shock the shadow bolt here. Purge, purge. There we go. Keep the tank alive. Nice.
that spell isn't
Cool drop.
that's still recharging.
Nice, nice, nice. Earthbind. Boom. Animals.
That spell isn't ready yet.
What? What's the paladin? What's he doing? He's at full health and full mana. Come on! This guy's driving me fucking insane! Just save my cooldowns for the boss here.
That's still recharging.
Something's very weird with my targeting here.
I can't cast that yet.
Now he's going. Need to kill the zealot. Hello? Shock him over to you. Nice kick.
That's still recharging.
Okay. Can't. What's the error? I don't know. It's so annoying. Need to get the add-on Bug Zapper or whatever so it stops appearing. It's called Bug Zapper. Can't Bloodlust for 23 seconds.
Come to my aid! Heed your master now!
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast it. That spell isn't ready.
No Skelly in the corner.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
No bow drop. I'm crying. Nick, look. We only need 35 rep. We might get it this ball.
That's still recharging. I can't cast it.
Can pull right, or no, we can't pull right now. Can't. No, no, no! Oh, wait. Oh, thank God it worked. Oh, thank God.
That's still recharging.
That could have been the end. Waiting till he summons. He's gonna summon the ad right now. Shock it. There we go. Oh. Oh, that was such a bad pull. I can't believe it didn't pull the middle guy, which then can pull the guy behind it. Would have been an instant wipe. I would have dropped my Earth Elemental and tried my best, but I think we would have died there. Got so lucky. We got so lucky there.
I can't cast that yet.
We can pull right now. Gotta go for the summoner now. Shocked it, but it didn't work, but somebody else kicked it. Good job.
Not enough mana.
Okay, we could pull right now, but I have 0 mana. Gotta let Murmur kill Triangle. Oh. There, now pull. Good job, good job. Nice kick. Good job.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Check and see if we have any treasure chests.
That's still recharging.
Nice Frost Nova. Shock the mind control. Not today, Satan. Mr. Bag, Sonic Love, Epic, 1 medal. Thank you so much for the subs, guys. Final boss!
Can't cast that yet.
No bloodlust here.
That spell isn't ready.
Please don't bomb me. Last time Murmur bombed me every round.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't run.
You don't have to run. You don't have to run, Mr. Paladin. It says run, but it's a lie. It bombed the rogue. Cloak of Shadows out of it. Cloak it!
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. Run out. Recharging.
No, he bombed me! No!
Run. I can't cast that yet. Fantastic.
Time to get the best weapon in the game. That's his real voice. What's up, Dead Rabbit? I should be able to buy. How expensive is it? Where is the lower city quartermaster? He's right over here somewhere. We just gotta find him. Reagents, engineering supplies, fruit, cooking, enchanting, cook, lower city quartermaster. Gavel, $40? Jesus Christ! God, I love Dick. I mean, Gavel of Unearthed Secrets. Isn't this? Let's see. It's about the same as mine, but I lose a shitload of int. Bam. The Gavel of Unearthed Secrets Bis weapon. Wow. I feel so powerful. Now I need to get it enchanted. We need to hop over and check out Diablo, I guess. What is the best enchant, like major spell power or something? Let me look over here. Best spell power enchant TBC. Major spell power or something? Major spell power. Enchant weapon major spell power. TBC recipe. It requires 8 large prismatic shards and 8 greater planers. Okay. Well, I got large prismatics for days. I've been saving them for just this occasion. 8 greater planers. I got those as well.
Safe journey.
Do you have enchant weapon major spell power? Not yet. Rip. Guess let me ask the guild. Do any enchanters have enchant weapon major spell power? Plus 40. I will help you kill Dirty Larry. I'm here. Looking for enchanter with major spell power. After Effect has it.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Dirty Larry is about to attack the rogue. We won! Here, have a heal! You're welcome. Alright, where is After Effect? He's in Blade's Edge. Time to get the best enchant on the best weapon. Okay, we're gonna get this enchant, then we're going to Diablo, guys, and we're gonna pray that we get something, some godly news. Yep. Just let me get this enchanted. I'm flying in a straight line to After Effect. And if I run one heroic, I can get the best offhand in the game. The best trinket in the game drops off of Ilhoof in Karazhan, so I don't need trinkets. Both of my rings are good. My boots are decent. My pants are decent. My belt is decent. My gloves are decent. They're from Nax. They're good. Got pretty good glove. Okay, my chest piece is terrible. I need a new chest piece immediately. Need a new chest piece immediately. That's my biggest problem. My chest piece is my biggest piece of shit item. Viper, it's going great, buddy. How are you? Bam. Best weapon, best enchant. Wow. God, I love dick. I mean my weapon. Okay. Let's open the Blizzard stream. Here we go, boys. Switch it to the Diablo 4 category. Let's change YouTube as well. Diablo 4 is not a viable game. Diablo 4 is not a game that's a choice. All right, here we go. So I assume Diablo is streaming. Are they streaming? It should start in 16 minutes. I don't see Diablo live. Are they going to start with a 15-minute timer in 1 minute? There's an IGN stream. Thank you. Here we go, boys. How's the volume, guys? It's actually as loud as it can go. I can't make it louder. Let me change something. I'm going to turn it way down here. I'm going to turn this to max. And then I'm going to adjust this. How is that? That should be about right. How's that? Here we go, guys. I hope we get something really good. I guess let me open up my little notepad so I can take notes. Let me open up a different tab and then drag this back. Go like this. Go like this. How's the volume there, guys? Is it fine? Pulling up a Word doc here. So I can take my normal notes as I always do. Diablo 30th Anniversary Summary. We're gonna summarize everything that they said and throw it on YouTube like we always do. It's loud, it's loud, it's loud. Okay. I turned it down. Is that better? Is it still too loud? It's still too loud. Okay. Well, what about there? I lowered it more. How's that? How is my WoW going? I just got the best weapon with the best enchant. It's going great. Today I will also get the best offhand. I need to do one heroic. I'm going to do one heroic later and get the best offhand in the game. My gear is really good, except for my chest piece. My chest piece is dog shit. Your ears are bleeding? I mean, it's not set that loud. I mean, I can turn it down even more. Turn it down even more. Am I going to play Diablo later? That completely depends on this announcement. There it is right there. Kill Fate right there in chat. It's up to him. He's the leader of Diablo 2. Matt, are we going to be playing Diablo 2 later? Are we going to get enough of something or other to play today or no? Please tell me yes. Please tell me you're giving us something. Dude, I feel like the air in this bottle's gonna... The Magic 8 Ball says yes. Okay, Matt Cedarquist, the leader of D2, says we're gonna play D2 later. Alright, is my D2 updated? Come on, give us something, please. Alright, I guess I'll update my D4 as well. Let's see. Matt, this might be a stupid question, but may I ask the obvious question? The update that's happening for Diablo 2, it's to D2R, right? Please, God, tell me it's for the updated graphics, right? Please. Yeah, Matt Cedarquist is the one who saved D3 before they sunsetted it. And now they put him on D2, and now apparently we're getting a D2 update. I think they should put Matt in charge of Diablo 5. Save the franchise. Elena is here. Hi, Elena. Are you streaming or are you just hanging out here? It's your lazy. Look at that emote. The hair flick. Is that the princess hair flick? I like it. Yeah, I don't have a great collection of where my POE builds are. I need to buckle down and get all of that organized. It's currently a disaster. Guys, this is our moment. This is our moment, guys. Will we get a godly announcement? Or will we get... Wait a minute. Llama's title says most major Diablo updates since sliced bread ? Oh, he has a question mark at the end. I was gonna say, how does he know? By the way, I'm gonna switch to the Blizzard broadcast instead of the IGN broadcast. So we're gonna get rid of this. And we're gonna go here. I am not allowed to co-stream Diablo's broadcast. You are not allowed to co-stream Diablo's broadcast. There's no way that's real. That's got to be an error. There's no way. There's no way. Well, I guess it might shut down for me. We'll see. Did I see the Blizzard D2R employee ask me anything? No, what did they say? Guys, which Diablo game are you... I have an idea. Let's do something fun. Can we do this fast enough? I have an idea. Man, that was loud. Okay, here we go. Which would excite you the most? Something with D1, something with D2, R, something with D3, something with D4, a new Diablo title. I'm not even going to put Diablo Immortal in there. If you could only pick one, which one would you pick? Spamming the straw poll. Vote if you care. I don't know how I will get it over to YouTube, though. Actually, I do know how I will do it. Copy. Paste. That's not what I told you to copy. Here it is on YouTube. So D2R wins, D4 is second. What's up? Nice.
I got my buddy there.
That's $6,000?
Yeah.
Jesus. He can afford to put guacamole on his burrito. Here we go, boys. Am I ready to be blown away? Yep. Blow me, Blizzard. Blow me. Show me. I've been waiting. Born ready. What's my vote? Oh, definitely Diablo 2. Definitely Diablo 2 by far. Here we go. I'm gonna take my little notes. The disappointment countdown. Maybe it's gonna be good, guys. Maybe. All right. You want Tomb Lord to come to Diablo 2? Tomb Lord to Diablo 2, huh? When they start talking, guys, tell me if the volume's good or up or down. Might be different when they start talking. I like those numbers in the explosion. That looked nice. Here we go. Is it fine? The volume is fine? Okay. Okay, I won't change it then.
Welcome to the Diablo Spotlight. This year, we'll be hitting an incredible milestone, 30 years of Diablo.
I like Brent a lot.
Over 3 decades, we've experienced 5 different Diablo titles, each its own expression of sanctuary. We've embraced new evolutions in technology and the action RPG genre. Our latest installment, Diablo IV, recently revealed its next chapter, Lord of Hatred. The grand face-off with Mephisto is coming. Prepare for the reckoning, because this is a battle you do not want to miss. Diablo Immortal is also heating up. The first and last king brought us major updates to the storyline, the full release of the new Sharval Wilds, and new Heliquary bosses. The Immortal team will be joining us today to share more about what's coming up this year.
Turn it up, turn it up.
Then there's Diablo 2.
I turned it up.
This game means so much to me. Diablo 2 Resurrected was the first game that I worked on right here at Blizzard. The original game is what got many of us into the ARPG space and still stands today as the pinnacle experience for those of us who love the genre. If you're here for Resurrected, hold on to your health potions, folks. Topping it all off, this is a BlizzCon year. Today's Spotlight kicks off Diablo's road to BlizzCon 2026, and we're thrilled to have you with us. To start this 30th anniversary celebration, we have a very special, very dark surprise.
I like surprises. This looks like Diablo.
How can knowledge be evil if it saves a soul? Should a king tell us how to fight? The church, they uphold the light while we die in the shadows. I denounce the light. I now seek power in the primal, salvation in unholy scripture.
I am a heretic. I break the bones of the damned.
Is this a new
Build
class?
altars of blood to call the darkness.
I have walked amongst demons, found strength in shadow, kinship and madness. Damn the light! I will suffer my own path. I will learn the foul ways of a forbidden tongue. To bind them as a tool of my vengeance.
Looks like
Brandon's
Shao
traitor.
Kahn from Mortal Kombat.
Outlaw. Warlock.
Let them hang us for what we've done.
But when darkness comes for us, it will see hell screaming back.
Now that was a cinematic, like, worthy. Oh my god, the Warlock's coming to Diablo 2. And that's the class for the expansion as well. That was an incredible cinematic. That's Matt
I get
Cedarquist.
chills every time I see that. And the team has been all in bringing this to life.
Absolutely. The amount of effort and passion poured into this update has been a true labor of love.
That takes me back to when you and I first started working together on Diablo II Resurrected, and I got to see firsthand how deeply you and the team care about this game and the community.
It's amazing to see how far we've come, and that this community is still here, still active, and still loving the game. With that, we're so excited to announce Reign of the Warlock, a brand new major update for Diablo II Resurrected. This is the first time in 25 years that Diablo 2 is receiving a new playable class. I've seen so many sunrises playing this game, beginning from when I was a teenager. I still haven't put this game down decades later. To bring the Warlock to life in Diablo 2 Resurrected and see it manifest across Diablo 4 and Diablo Immortal is a massive dream come true. Being able to provide even more for the Diablo 2 community is very special to us.
Diablo 2 has an incredible legacy, and with Reign of the Warlock, Resurrected is stepping into its next era.
As the 8th class for Diablo 2, the Warlock is disciplined, ominous, and incredibly knowledgeable. For years, the Warlock lingered in the shadows, studying secrets no mortal should know. Now, they abandon theory for practice, bringing their dark craft to the battlefield. When it comes to gameplay, the Warlock dominates demons, binding them to his will and consuming them when it suits him.
I don't even know what's going on here.
Summoning. Warlocks can summon 3 distinct demons: the Goatman, the Tainted, and the Defiler. Each is a different tool in the Warlock's arsenal. But the summoning is just the beginning. The depth lies in his ability to bind or consume nearly any demon found in the game. Binding a demon allows the Warlock to benefit from the demon's unique abilities. You can only bind one demon at a time, but doing so strengthens both the demon and the Warlock. You can also make the choice to consume the demon, remove the demon from play, and literally absorb their essence. This grants the Warlock temporary buffs and traits that can vary between what demon you consume. No matter what demon you draw in, you'll gain increased life and movement speed. Some may grant plus to all skills, some may even grant auras.
And that's just the beginning. Between summoning, binding, and consuming, we're talking hundreds of combinations. And the best part is you can mix and match. Bind a demon for its aura, then absorb another for its resistances before summoning a third to fight by your side. It's a sandbox of dark magic. Outside of mastering demonology, the Warlock can also be a pure caster who channels chaotic magic, hellfire, and destruction.
We're thrilled to introduce a bold new way for players to embody the Warlock fantasy, an approach that blends dark mysticism with raw power. In close quarters combat, the Warlock manipulates weapons with his mind, levitating and hexing two-handed weapons with a flick of his wrist. Our Warlock class is a challenge, a puzzle, and a reward, all wrapped up in a brooding scholarly package.
But Reign of the Warlock isn't just about the new class. The team has also been dropping evolutions in gameplay as well as some quality of life updates. Let's start with one of our favorite playgrounds, Terror Zones. In Reign of the Warlock, there's a new way to control the battle. You have the ability to earn consumables and choose which act becomes terrorized. While an act is terrorized, every zone within it becomes supercharged, offering an elevated difficulty and greater rewards. This puts you back in the driver's seat when reaching the highest levels in the game. And the consumables required to activate them are fully tradable with other players.
In Hell difficulty, you'll encounter something new, Heralds of Terror. These hunters stalk players like easy prey, and each one becomes exponentially more dangerous the next time it finds you in a game. Conquer a terrorized act boss, and you'll have a chance to uncover statues that reference something familiar, but in a new way. Combine all 5 statues in the Herodric Cube to unlock a brand new pinnacle boss encounter against the Colossal Ancients.
Colossal Ancients are a big deal. These battles are tough and designed to push your skills and builds to the next level. We put you in control, letting you choose how and where you want to play, with a truly legendary goal to chase. Colossal Ancients are built as a next evolution of a feature that Diablo II players already love. They keep the spirit of the classic experience intact while layering in more control, more challenge, and more reward.
Reign of the Warlock also contains many quality of life features you've been asking for. Let's start with loot filters. These are built directly into the game. No external mods, no third-party tools.
D2 got loot
You can
filters
create your own, share them with friends, or grab community presets like Starter Warlock and plug them right in. It's simple, flexible, and totally community-driven.
Then there's advanced stash tabs. We've added more of them, and for the first time ever, items in your stash can be stacked. No more juggling 99 gems across 4 pages.
Thank God.
You'll find dedicated tabs for materials, gems, and runes. It's cleaner, faster, and way less tedious.
Finally, the Chronicle. Players have been tracking their collections in spreadsheets and third-party websites for years. Now, we've brought that experience in-game. The Chronicle lets you track every item you've ever collected. Uniques, sets,
That's
rune
actually
words,
fun
all
for
in a freshly designed
the
UI
Holy Grail
that even
runs.
tells you when and where you found it. Most importantly, you'll unlock rewards you can show off to your friends. We also wanted to honor the way people have played Diablo 2 for decades. Whether you prefer Diablo 2 Classic or want to keep playing Resurrected, you can. Reign of the Warlock lives in the same client, with your existing characters safely separated.
If you want to bring your character forward, you can transfer it. If you got a character in Classic, move it to Resurrected. If you've been grinding in Resurrected, carry it into Reign of the Warlock. You can't go backwards, but you can always go forward on your terms.
Reign of the Warlock wasn't built in a vacuum. Creators like Mr. Llama, Gymnasium, BT, and Kano have been deep in the dungeons with us, playtesting, theory crafting, and giving feedback on everything from class fantasy to stash flow. So if you've ever played Diablo 2, no matter when you first journeyed into Sanctuary, this is your moment. Come celebrate with us. Reign of the Warlock brings brand new ways to play for everyone, and we can't wait to see more sunrises with this community now and for the years to come. But we've been saving the best for last. Reign of the Warlock will be live today.
This is all hell could marshal forth. Let us begin.
I think for me, this is the first update for a Diablo game in a long time that I can remember that I actually feel pretty good about. We have new pinnacle bosses. We have a lot of quality of life. We have a new class. Wait, there's 30 there's 30 new uniques and rune words. Isn't that what it said? Pretty good in my opinion. Got the loot filter, got the stash tabs. Oh, you have to buy it? Oh, you have to buy it?
Dive into Diablo 2 Resurrected right now on battle.net.
It's $25.
PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. Plus, with your purchase of Reign of the Warlock, unlock some exclusive cosmetics for Diablo 4 and World of Warcraft.
I thought it was free.
Your dark allegiance across realms.
I did. I guess I'm
so
stupid.
Get in the fight and stop bending demons to your will.
So there you have it. We've kicked off the 30th anniversary with a huge update to Diablo 2 Resurrected. But the celebration doesn't stop there. Starting today, you can enter our Voice the Warlock contest on Instagram. It'll be judged by the Warlock himself, Rahul Kohli. If you want to join, tag @PlayDiablo and add #VoiceTheWarlock for a chance for you and a friend
I'll play it
to win a trip to London
People are
for
going to
Diablo's
be
Infernal
mad that it
Symphony
costs $25.
on June 6th, 2026. Official contest details are available on our blog. Next up for our 30th anniversary celebration, let's turn our attention to Diablo Immortal, a perfect bridge connecting the legendary tales of Diablo 2 and Diablo 3.
Diablo Immortal. Okay.
Diablo Immortal is 3 years into its legendary journey. It's been incredible to see millions of players carve their path through Sanctuary, and somehow, the demons still haven't learned their lesson.
Not for lack of trying on our end. You all have been relentless.
And if you're joining us for the first time, welcome.
Diablo Immortal was created to bring that classic Diablo dungeon-delving, loot-chasing magic to the small screen. And for many of us on the development team, it's a love letter to the moment we first stepped into Sanctuary.
I remember my first step vividly. My brother was actually the one who introduced me to the game. He told me it's a really, really fun game, but it might just be a little too scary for 13-year-old me. I spent a couple of months sitting on the sidelines, watching my brother brave the horrors I couldn't face quite yet. Today, I'm pleased to say I overcame my fear and fell in love with Sanctuary. And my brother, he now works in finance. I am so proud to be part of the Immortal team, which is why I'm happy to kick off our anniversary celebration by announcing the arrival of our very own Warlock.
After the events of Diablo II, the rediscovery of Vizjerai magic has spread. Our Warlock is even more reckless with this dark power than her predecessors. She's here to save the world, but she's going to do it her way, wielding the tools of hell to push back Sanctuary's demons. In her eyes, anyone who refuses to fight fire with fire is simply naive. She's not hiding her powers away, she's daring you to challenge her.
We built the Warlock for our players who love hovering on that very thin line between hero and villain. When it comes to power, the Warlock practices the ancient art of the Vizjerai, magic so dark it was buried beneath Sanctuary long ago. In Immortal, that legacy lives on. She can open portals to hell, summon demonic weapons from the Hellforged, and of course, command demons. At the heart of her arsenal is the Soul Gorger, a beast powered by devouring other demons and absorbing their traits. We've designed a monstrous maw that stretches from its mouth all the way to its stomach. So when it consumes, it's a full body transformation.
Do any of you guys play Immortal?
And her mastery of brutal powers
I don't
doesn't
play
just
it,
stop
so
there.
I'm
In
just
her main hand
waiting for the next
is a
part.
demon head. Not just a scalp, a literal freaking
just
demon
says
skull. In her offhand, a sacrificial blade. These unique weapons fuel multiple skills, spewing fire, slashing holes in reality, and summoning and chaining demons.
Alongside the Warlock, we're also releasing a dedicated origin quest, a little appetizer that explores her backstory. It's a journey into the shadows and a chance to understand what drives our new class.
These guys are great
we'll have
speakers,
more
though.
updates as development continues.
I wish I had
Now
speaking
let's talk
skills
about a
like them.
Warlock-centric location. Loot Golem is back and
They're good
grimmer
speakers.
than ever before. We've honored the legacy of Diablo II Resurrected by preserving key landmarks, the gates, the central plaza, and the architecture that defined the city for a generation of players. But because this is Diablo, its beauty and history have now been desecrated by a demonic occupation. We've also expanded and split the city into 2 districts, the Common Ward and the High Ward. The Common Ward is chaos incarnate. Graffiti of blood, hanging bodies, and corruption seeping through the sewers. It's a bustling town where you meet a motley crew of artisans. Elzix, Farah, Drognin, Meshif, Atma, and many others.
By contrast, the High Ward is eerie in its elegance. The buildings are refined, but darkness has soaked into their stones. To move Loot Golem's architecture forward in time, we took inspiration from real-world Moroccan cities with vibrant patterns and rich textures in every corner. They create a stark contrast with the layers of violence and decay.
Are they saying that
define
Morocco
everything
is hell?
And beneath Loot Golem, in its dungeons, you'll find carvings of Vizjurai runes, remnants of the ancient summoners who practiced their dangerous arts here in secret.
The Warlock story is literally carved into the undercity of Loot Golem.
It actually
The
is.
more you explore, the more you'll uncover the truth about a dangerous power that's only as good as its wielder, a legacy of mastering dark forces and sometimes being mastered by them.
We're nearly ready to put the Warlock into your hands. The class is scheduled to arrive this June. In addition to the Warlock, we've got other world-shaping stories coming to Immortal this year, and they begin with our next big bad. We're witnessing the triumphant return of the Maiden of Anguish, the Demon Queen Andariel. In Immortal's story, Andariel is 10 steps ahead of us.
Okay, while they talk about Immortal for a second, I have a couple of questions. Do people who play games on their phone even tune into these things? And the update for this doesn't even come out till June. And just really strategically, marketing-wise, I'm very surprised that they started off so strong and then they sandwiched this Immortal announcement right after that. I don't know if anyone is tuning in for Immortal even at all.
To make Andariel's anguish-inducing design instantly recognizable, we've refreshed her classic look. She's domineering, equal parts regal, and sadistic. And she hasn't forgotten how things ended for her the last time she walked Sanctuary. Now, she's driven by nothing less than a desire for dark godhood, to stand supreme among her brothers with a new approach to the eternal conflict.
Diablo
Our
4 in 3
story
minutes.
In Immortal's 4th year sends familiar places and people into an era unlike anything Sanctuary has yet seen.
We've got a packed year ahead, and our roadmap deepens the world of Diablo Immortal even further. Beyond the Warlock and the expansion of Loot Golem, we'll be rolling out a new subzone each quarter, complete with wanted monsters and bounties. We're also adding a new battleground event and continuing to improve the system, drawing upon your feedback. We'll be making updates to classic zone events, summoning new Helcori bosses, adding new ambient quests, and improving the pity timer for legendary gem drops. And we'll share more as we get closer.
We want story and gameplay to move together, with each update pushing our boundaries and making Sanctuary feel more alive.
To celebrate today's spotlight, we've got a promo code available for all players. And whether you've been with us for a while or jumping in for the first time, join us on our Discord and be part of the conversation. This 4th-year story in Diablo Immortal is a tentpole moment, scattered with heroes, villains, big piles of corpses, and let's be honest, even bigger piles of loot.
You know, much like Emil, playing Diablo at 13 haunted me. In a good way. It woke me up to the Gothic style that I still love so much today. It was fast-paced, transgressive, and it had the best character progression of anything I'd ever played. Diablo was a revolution in the way I thought about RPGs. The beauty of Sanctuary is that it's hope tangled with terror at every turn. As designers, we're hungry to answer the big questions about this world. What kind of earth-shattering events lead to the era Deckard Cain called the end of days?
And what scars run so deep that people would rather barricade their doors than risk the world outside?
What demonic plots reshape Sanctuary and set up the age of Diablo III? What
POE
ushers
bad.
in the time of the Nephilim? We've barely scratched the surface. And there's
Earth-shattering
so much
events
more
in
on
a
the
phone
horizon for
game?
Diablo Immortal, thanks to you. We want to give a massive thank you to all our players for sticking with us and helping make
College
Sanctuary what it is
Asmongold.
today. We're so happy that you're part of Diablo's 30-year legacy.
College
Now let's turn our
Asmongold.
gaze towards Diablo IV. We're about to introduce the second new class in Lord of Hatred, dig into brand new features, and talk about big updates coming to Endgame and core systems. Let's get into it.
Wait, big updates to Endgame? Wait, big updates to Endgame? Okay, now I'm listening.
Diablo IV has come a long way since launch. It's been amazing to see this game grow into something bigger, sharper, and more ambitious than ever. And honestly, Zavin, one of my favorite things is to see players push every system we build to its limits.
Yeah, our players don't sit on the sidelines. In fact, I'm sure they're all over the comments section right now, and we love it. It helps us understand not just what's working, but where we can evolve.
This expansion builds on everything we've learned so far. Class balance, endgame, core systems. This is our chance to take all of those core pillars and push them even further. So today, we'll be diving into new features, a new region, and a new endgame. But first, let's take a look at a new class, the Warlock.
A new endgame. Because I thought the endgame was just
Across the Diablo
the
universe,
tour list.
we will get to watch the Warlock evolve. In Diablo II Resurrected, they honed their earliest arcane powers. Then in Diablo Immortal, their journey takes a rebellious turn, embracing darker forces and forging their own path. Now in Diablo IV, the Warlock stands at the height of their strength, fully unleashed and ready to shape the fate of Sanctuary. This class is all about turning the wrath of hell against itself, with metal chains, flames, and utter destruction. The Diablo IV Warlock is like a heavy metal album cover come to life, fighting fire with fire. We have so much more to share about our Warlock, enough that we're dedicating a full developer update to Warlock on March 5th. That's where we'll go deep on the class, their lore, gameplay, and more. For now, let's talk about how the Warlock and our other new class, the Paladin, are central to the themes of Lord of Hatred.
Many of you have already been playing as the Paladin, experiencing their holy might firsthand. With the Paladin representing light and purity, Warlocks are their darker counterpart, anti-heroes harnessing the power of hell. This duality is central to the theme of Lord of Hatred. It's the eternal conflict between angels and demons, with humanity stuck in the center.
As you play through the campaign, prepare to be drawn into a tale where Mephisto's shadow looms even larger. It's an unfolding saga of hatred, treachery, and the search for salvation, building towards a reckoning that will leave a lasting mark on Sanctuary. The campaign unfolds in Lord of Hatred's new zone, Skovos. Skovos is a dangerous land, visually inspired by
It doesn't
ancient
look
Mediterranean
dangerous.
landscapes. You'll explore rugged coastlines,
like I wanna live
mountainous
there.
highlands, ancient temples, and more monster variety than ever. Skovos
The
is the
expansion is
birthplace
in
of
Italy?
humanity, where Lilith and Inarius began it all. You'll see the Blessed Mother and the Heavenly Father carved into the marble structures of Themis, the capital city.
Themis is the bustling epicenter of Skavos. Marble walls, eerie elegance, vibrant patterns, and rich textures all blend to create a hauntingly beautiful landscape. There's a town square teeming with whispers of the firstborn. You'll uncover secrets of the Ascari, the primevals, and the ancient wars that shaped the world. It's a place where every corner tells a story. Plus, we built Themis to be the ideal endgame city, crafted to streamline your access to everything you want once the campaign is concluded.
While we keep the story under wraps for now, let's talk about Endgame in Lord of Hatred and one of its major new features, War Plans. War Plans give you more control and depth in how you experience the endgame. You create a playlist of up to 5 activities, drawing from endgame modes: the Pit, Infernal Hordes, Hell Tides, Nightmare Dungeons, Lair Bosses, and the Undercity. Pick what you want, pick your rewards, and jump in.
As you complete activities through War Plans, you'll earn progression towards a unique skill tree for each of these activities. These trees let you customize and modify how each activity plays. You can change the rewards, tweak the monster spawns, even bring features from one activity into another.
The POE2 trees.
One of the best parts is how War Plans makes the endgame more accessible. If you're a new player or returning after a break, you can just pick your playlist and start playing, learning the systems as you go. But for veterans, there's a ton of meta progression and build diversity to explore. War Plans are really about letting you shape your own endgame experience. You decide what you want to focus on, what you want to avoid, and how you want to play.
And for those of you seeking an adrenaline rush, we're also introducing a hyper rare event called Echoing Hatred. If you're lucky enough to find a very rare Trace of Echoes golden ticket in a loot drop, you'll gain access to the Echoing Hatred event. There, you'll face infinite waves of enemies and escalating difficulty. Each run feels different, with randomized monsters that force you to adapt your build and tactics on the fly.
That's in Diablo 3. What's it called?
The more intense the encounters become. Each wave will test your mastery of the mechanics
what are they called
and
in
resource
D3?
management to the point where we might even throw multiple bosses at you at the same time.
Echoing
The
Nightmare.
longer
Yeah,
you
it's
last,
called Echoing
the better the
Hatred.
loot. And how long you last is completely up to your skill.
It is even. It
I
even
know
has the 4
entire team
pylons.
is
It's
excited
exactly
for
the same
War
thing.
Plans and Echoing Hatred. But this might be a good time to talk about the why.
After the campaign wraps up, that's when the real journey begins for a lot of our players. Endgame isn't just a bonus. It's what keeps you coming back to Sanctuary.
And it's more than just adding new events. We want these features to feel meaningful. Quality of life changes, like making activities more approachable or letting you customize how you play, make a huge difference.
There's nothing worse than feeling lost after the credits roll. With features like War Plans and rare events like Echoing Hatred, you get new goals and reasons to experiment even after returning from a break.
It's all about giving you control and variety. Endgame should be as interesting and rewarding as the story. That's why we're so focused on quality of life improvements and fresh features for everyone. Now, let's talk systems updates, which also feed into this philosophy. These updates will completely refresh how you build your power your way. Let's start with skill trees. We've seen the joke that they're more like skill twigs. That ends here. With the release of Lord of Hatred, every player will reap the benefits of a completely overhauled, massively expanded skill tree system. The changes are built to give you more customization than ever before, right from the moment you start playing. No more waiting for random item drops or late game progression to really flesh out your build. Now you'll have meaningful choices and options in your skill tree from the moment you choose your first skills.
We're adding new customization options to every single skill across the entire tree. It isn't just a small tweak. It's a major disruption to the current class system. Our goal is to make theory crafting go much, much further with more complexity than ever before.
For instance, take the Sorcerer's iconic Hydra skill. Previously, you could only boost its burning damage or ramp up its critical strike potential. With the revamped skill tree, you can fine-tune Hydra to your unique playstyle. Want your Hydras to attack faster or last longer? You can choose to have their attacks trigger explosions or continually burn everything in close proximity. You can even completely transform the skill, turning your Hydras into Frost Hydras to unlock new combos with all your other Frost abilities. The new options let you experiment with every possibility as you refine the build that's most fun for you.
And we're not leaving any class behind. Alongside the Paladin and the Warlock, every class will be getting these updates, and they will be available to all players, regardless of Lord of Hatred ownership. Each class will get more than 40 rework choices and over 80 additional options. Lord of Hatred owners are going to get even more, with over 20 additional transformative skill choices.
On top of the skill tree overhaul, we're adding a brand new itemization system, the Talisman, and with it comes the return of charms and sets. Here's how it works. Once you get your Talisman, charms will begin dropping in the game. For a charm to be active, it must be placed inside your Talisman. Charms can be of any rarity, but the set charms have the greatest potential. Equipping multiple charms from the same set will unlock additional set bonuses. With the Talisman, charms, and sets, you can customize and fine-tune your characters like never before with the powers of the greatest Herodrum.
And speaking of Herodrum, Lord of Hatred comes with the Herodric Cube, a legendary tool for a legendary way to craft. You'll combine rare materials, unlock additional properties, and forge items that fit your playstyle. The Herodric Cube is the beginning of your chase for late-game greatness, opening up new opportunities to shape your journey and pursue those ultimate rewards. It's a heartfelt callback to the Cube in Diablo 2, now reimagined for Diablo 4's itemization. Next, loot filters. They've finally arrived. You've been asking for this since day one, and we've heard you. Whether you're chasing uniques or filtering out junk, loot filters give you the right amount of control over your journey. While we're so excited to finally be adding loot filters to the game, we are going to continue to listen to your feedback and stay committed to refining loot filters over time.
That's exactly
to make sure that it works
how it's
for
set
you.
up in last Epoch loot filters. Show and recolor. Even has
This
the
is
same
shaping
words.
up to be quite
Show
a
and
year for
recolor.
Diablo 4. Perfect timing for Diablo's 30th anniversary. I've been playing Diablo for as long as I've been gaming on PCs, starting with a burned copy of Diablo handed to me by a friend at school. Discovering the game's randomized content blew my mind, and soon I was playing Diablo 2 online at PC cafes, eventually diving into modding and joining Blizzard. I've been a proud servant of hell ever since. We hope this year's expansion and all its new features spark that same sense of discovery and excitement you felt when you first stepped into Sanctuary. Whether you're exploring Scovos or reaching your greatest potential within your class fantasy, or simply celebrating another milestone with the Diablo community, we're grateful to have you with us. Thank you for being a part of this adventure.
When darkness comes for us,
it will see hell screaming back.
It is so cool to see the Warlock class rise across the Diablo universe. From the scholarly manipulator, to the punk rock demon commander, to the metal powerhouse. This tells a story that spans generations, illuminating the legacy of the Vajari and the strength of those bold enough to wield its forbidden power. You can dive into the origins of the Diablo Warlock and so much more right now in Reign of the Warlock, live today in Diablo II Resurrected. We love bringing Sanctuary to life, and we're grateful that you could join us to help us kick off Diablo's 30th anniversary. On behalf of everyone here today and the Diablo team across the globe, thank you for being a part of this journey with us. Are we clear? Are we good?
All right.
Oh my God, they're gonna freak out at BlizzCon when we announce it.
Okay. Well, okay. Time for Rax's thoughts. Okay. Well. I took some notes, as I always do. So let me, if you missed part of it, let me quickly recap what happened here, and then I'll give you my thoughts. All right. So Warlock is coming to 3 games: Immortal, Diablo D2R, and D4. D2R, the Reign of the Warlock update costs $25. We think it costs something. We think it's $25. They have dark and chaos magic. They can summon different kinds of demons. You can have one out at a time. You can buff yourself with the demon's aura, or you can consume them for additional powers. Lots of ways to play. Consumables let you choose where the terror zones spawn, as I understand it. Heralds of Terror are bosses that get stronger and stronger each time you fight them. Kind of like the, what is it called? The Nemesis system in Last Epoch. That's what it sounded like. Colossal Ancients, new Pinnacle encounter. Quality of life features for Diablo 2. Loot filters, more stash tabs, dedicated tabs, and the items can stack. The Chronicle, this actually is really important. Might not seem like it, but a lot of people who still enjoy playing Diablo 2 today like to go for Holy Grails, where you try to find every item. It tracks everything that you've ever found, and it grants you rewards as you progress through it, like cosmetics. And there, I thought I saw them sneak in there. They didn't talk about it, but that there's 30 new uniques and rune words. So for me personally, this was the best part of the update. I love Diablo 2. I think it's one of the best games of all time in any genre. I'm sad that it costs $25, but $25 doesn't get you very far this day and age anyway. Then there was the Diablo Immortal updates. The Warlock is coming in June, and they had a roadmap. It had stuff on it. Moving on. Diablo 4, the Warlock is coming, I believe, in the expansion. They said that the power is more evolved than it was in D2R, like chronologically. They're having a full update on March 5th. I guess it got switched to a fraction, 3 divided by 5. Skobos is the new region. They said it was very terrifying. It really looked like Italy. It looked like a place I'd love to live. So we're going to be chilling on the beach in Skobos, which is supposed to be scary, I guess. I'm going to skip the war plans and the echoing hatred. Let's do that last. They updated the system updates with the skill trees. So I'm very in the middle here. The skill trees that they had, that they showed, where there are more options, and the options are more meaningful than what we had. It's certainly better. There will be more theory crafting than there was, and we asked them to expand it. It took them 2 years, but they did expand it. So from that perspective, I can't be mad. They did the things that we asked for. I strongly question whether it will be enough, where we actually feel like we're picking our own build. There's like 2 or 3 little branches instead of 1. I don't know. When we compare it to something like POE, which has the Taj Mahal of passive trees, or when we compare it to Last Epoch, where every skill has its own entire tree, I guess we'll see. It is what we asked for. Is the magnitude of it awe-inspiring? Not really. We'll see how it turns out. Talismans bring charms and sets back to the game. Interesting. I mean, I don't like carrying around charms in my D2 inventory, so having it on it looks like it's on a separate tab. That's interesting. And the sets are going to be with that. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of honestly, it kind of just reminds me of powers. Like, it reminds me of the seasonal theme with powers. That's what it reminded me of. Hopefully it'll be cooler than that. The Roderick Cube was there. They didn't really dive into it, but I was reading some of the options. Looks like you can transmute and craft things. Like, maybe this is the beginning of some actual crafting in Diablo 2, maybe? Or Diablo 4, I mean. So that's nice. Loot filters are here. Looks like structurally they took tremendous inspiration from Last Epoch, but at the same time, Last Epoch has the best loot filters. So I'm not too mad about that. The thing that worries me by far the most is this. I mean, war plans, I haven't heard anything else about endgame for Diablo 4. And war plans sounds like we've had it described to us multiple times. It literally just is pick 5 activities that you already do and do them in a row. That is so many Milky Way galaxies away from what I want in an endgame. Like, it's so far away. Like, I don't know. Like, I just don't even know what to say. And then they said there's a very rare key to doing Echoing Hatred, and it looks like it's exactly the same as an Echoing Nightmare from D3. It's an infinite wave that gets progressively harder. Looks like in a circular room with 4 pylons in each corner. It looks like exactly the same thing as an Echoing Nightmare from D3. So the thing, if going into the expansion, I love that we're getting like Paladin and Warlock. I like that they expanded the skill tree. I love the loot filters. I love that the cube is in the game. I like that they expanded the skill tree. They promised us a real fight to the death with Mephisto instead of fighting Mephisto's dog. Okay. I recognize that a lot of the things here are better than what we've gotten in the past, so I appreciate the improvement. But if I could have only asked for one thing, it would have been none of those things. It would have been a very, very godly endgame system that I can sink my teeth into. And the funny thing is I've had these conversations before. I think Diablo 4, maybe even more than PoE 1, has the most activities you could possibly do. The volume of activities is not the problem. You can do Nightmare Dungeons, you can do Helltide, you can do the raids, you can do the Kurost Undercity, you can go fight world bosses. There's so many more. There's so many things that you can do, but somehow it somehow feels to me that there's nothing to do. Like PoE 1, just essentially, it has multiple things, but essentially it's just the mapping system. But that already, it feels like 10 times more. So this continues to be my biggest worry with Diablo 4. We got the tower goes up and the pit goes down. We got war plans, pick 5 activities that we're already doing in a row. Then we have Echoing Nightmares from D3. I mean, it'll be cool when you get a drop, you go do it. It's very rare, so I'm assuming the loot is going to be godly. But Diablo 4 is already a game where you're already showered in loot. So yeah. Anyway, I love the Diablo 2 update. Don't love paying $25 for it, but I'll definitely play it. Don't care about Diablo Immortal. I would say this is better than what I've seen from D4, so I'll take it. Some of the things we've been begging for are here. I recognize that, and I appreciate that. I will definitely play the expansion. I would love to go to Italy and get some pizza. We'll kill Mephisto. We'll have some pizza. We'll see if we can do something cool with the Herodric Cube. That's the plan. Epstein pizza? I don't even know what that means. I don't want to know what that means. Please do not define that. It's Greece, not Italy. Okay, Greece. Come over, Rax. I'm from Italy. Let me do a poll. I want to know how you guys felt about it. Let me see what you guys think. This is going to be very interesting. How hyped are you for the Diablo updates? 10, it's godly. 7.5, it's great. 5, it's meh. 2.5, it's terrible. 0, back to POE2. Okay. We're just picking the options we had last time. Okay, so here, what do you guys think? Let's see how this is going to be very... I actually don't know how this is going to go. Let's see. Let's share it with YouTube as well. Give me 1 second. By the way, tons of people are subbing or gifted subs. Thank you so much, guys. Good to have you here. I really appreciate it. Dude, the chat is moving so fast that I can't even copy it. Let's see. Will this work? It does work. Nice. Okay, now I shared it with YouTube. All right, let's see what people say. How hyped are you for this? Okay, actually, okay. That's a lot more favorable than I thought it was going to be, if I'm being honest. That's more favorable than I thought it was going to be. That's nice. I would much prefer people are happy than they're not happy. It's only because of Diablo 2. Okay. We're getting Torment 5. Okay. We're getting Torment 5 in the expansion. Okay. It'll be nice if Torment 5 means something other than numbers go up. Rax, what do you want from an endgame? You keep saying you want to grind, but that sounds so arbitrary. Well, I mean, I guess we've had these conversations so many times. I mean, how big of a can of worms do we want to open up here, really? By the way, I just realized something. Is there no update for D3? Wait, we got nothing for D3? I just realized. Wow. Damn. A third of the thing was dedicated to Immortal and 0 of it was dedicated to D3? So for example, let's take the most famous endgame system for Diablo 4. Let's take Helltide, and let's pair it against either Last Epoch or POE1. Let's go against POE1, right? The endgame. You said, what are we looking for? When you do Helltide, what's the idea? We go to the Helltide zone. We play for an hour. We pick up the Cindy Crawfords. We open the treasure chests. It spits out quote unquote random loot, but it has some targeting with it, with the kind of loot that you open, right? But so you have gotten some loot. You're trying to make your character better, right? But what's the point? Like, why am I here in this Helltide? What am I working toward? What's the grand plan here? When I'm doing Helltide, I feel like I'm just mindlessly grinding random things. In POE1, when you hit the end game, it has a very structured path to the next step. You do the white maps and you collect them like Pokemon cards. Then you do the yellow maps. Then they sprinkle in the bosses that you have to start chasing. You kill the mini bosses. Then you fight the bosses in the red. Then you do the red maps. Then you fight the bosses toward your void stones, while looking for the Uber Lab so you can complete your ascension. And then if you get that far, it converts the endgame system to the max level. And then there's 2 tiers above that max level that you can try to crawl your way up to. That requires you to actually plan it out. You have to, unless you're Ben, you really have to figure out, it's not enough just to have really, really great yellow items and a decent build to go further. You have to figure out, how am I going to make a godly build? And then even if you get that far into T17 maps, then it drops fragments for the 10 different Uber bosses that they have. And if you can get beyond that, there's actually 2 levels even further beyond the 10 Uber bosses. There's Valdo maps, and then there's Valdo maps that can kill you. And then if you're the ultimate Giga Chad of Giga Chads, you can try delving, which is even more impossible. It's a very well structured progression where the next goal is definitely in sight that you're working toward, and you have very calculated ways of getting there. In Helltide, you put on your horse, you ride around, you kill random things, and you open random chests, and now you have the loot, and now what? Yeah, but then what? What? Wait, what? I just gave you enough content that you will never complete this ever. You will never do all of that in one season. What do you mean, but then what? Yeah, we're just going to ignore that comment. Rax, it's the same in every game. What? What? We're going to ignore that one too. Jesus. There's very interesting people tuning in today. I'll never, like, just to give you an example, I will never forget. I can't remember what season it was. It might have been the last D4 season. I did not play it. I was playing something else. I don't know what it was. Say Path of Exile. I can't remember. Let's say it was Path of Exile. So I raided Woody about 10 hours into the D4 stream. And Woody was playing hardcore SSF. And I raided him, and his stream popped up on my screen. And the very first thing that I saw him do, the season started 10 hours ago, I believe he was playing Druid or something, is he punched the ground, hit the entire screen for 40 billion damage. And he was already like Paragon 190. And I'm like, type in chat, how's the season going, Woody? He's like, oh yeah, it's going. I already one-shot every single thing in the game. But I checked in at like 10 hours, but it was like at 5 hours. He was already one-shotting the entire game. I was like, man, dude. So, oh, that's a good, well, I guess that's a good point. Yeah, it's a good point. I haven't thought about this. Are they making no changes to Paragon in the expansion? Like, I don't know if they're saving that for later, but Diablo 4 will only feel like it has an end game. God, it's scrolling. I can't read it. I need to I'm trying to read these messages, but they're way too fast. It will only ever feel like an end game once they start setting content behind higher levels. Guys, listen. I have absolutely, completely made peace with everything. Diablo 4 is a great game for certain demographic of people or people that enjoy gaming a certain way. It absolutely appeals to a huge slice of the pie. I have accepted a long time ago that Diablo 4 is not a game really directed with my demographic in mind. And that's okay. Not every game has to make me yearn to play it, right? I'm sure I'll have fun for a couple of days in the expansion. I am sure a few days in the expansion, we will be unimaginably powerful, one-shotting absolutely everything with not perfect, but absolutely god-tier gear with multiple mythic uniques. That's what will happen, certainly. And that's okay. That for me personally, me as an individual, that is not a game that I can play for an extended period of time. And I'm very okay with it, and I'm not mad about it anymore. It's not okay. Well, I'm not going to spend my life being upset about it. I already spent a lot of time being upset about it. I'm not going to channel that negative energy anymore. I don't have it in me to do it anymore. So it's okay. I feel, in a way, I feel honored that when a Diablo 4 update comes out, I think we got to almost 5,000 viewers on Twitch, and there's another 2,000 on YouTube right now. I feel honored that you guys come here to hang out and even listen to my opinion. My opinion actually doesn't really matter on anything, but I do feel honored that you guys come here to chat with me about it. And my opinion definitely has undergone, an evolution where I used to be so upset and so actually genuinely heartbroken about things. But once I've accepted that, Diablo 4 just might not be the game for me, it's fine. It's fine. Not every game is going to be that. How many times? Oh, is this talking to somebody else? He wasn't adding me, he's adding somebody else. When was the last time I played Diablo 4? I actually don't know. A couple months ago, I think. Did I play? Yeah, I played it for 4 hours when the Paladin came out. It was fun. I like the Paladin. It was great. I like my Paladin. It was fun. I played it for 4 hours, got some sleep, and then blasted POE2 because it was like 12 hours before the POE2 season, right? So, oh yeah, guys, I'll definitely try the expansion. Yeah, of course, I'll be there. Do another poll for chat, which one they liked the most, D2, DI, or D4. I could do that. Can already tell you the answer, though. It's going to be, no one's going to vote for DI unless they're trolling. I think it's going to be overwhelmingly for D2. The worst part about D4 disappointing Rax is we have to watch Rax play PoE. I get it. Some of you guys don't like PoE. God, I think PoE is great. Carve is here from last Epoch. Am I required to 1 to 99 in SSF hardcore boson? If they added infinite arrows to D2R, I must keep my promise. I didn't hear them add infinite arrows. They added a lot of quality of life, but I didn't hear infinite arrows. That's a great idea, though. Dread Scythe sent me an image on Discord. God, I hope it's feet pics. Okay, he sent me an image showing. What is this showing me? It shows that it has its own tab. What is this showing me? So it shows us that talismans and charms have their own tab, but what is this? What is this? Is this a Paragon? This is almost like a mini Paragon board. This was your own idea that you sent to them? This was your screenshot that you sent to them a long time ago? Endgame passives? Yeah, there's an endgame passive tree. It sounds exactly like what POE2 is doing. You know how you do Breach? And then you unlock Breach points when you kill Zesht and you put him in? Yeah, so this is Dread Scythe gave them this suggestion a long time ago. So it looks like he photoshopped this and sent it to Blizzard a long time ago, is what he's saying. Everybody's sick and tired of wearing the same mythics over and over and over. I think I'm sure this is true. I think most of the people, not all of them, but the biggest slice of the pie of people who really like D4, like I'm going to draw this in paint. This is going to probably be in a museum one day. I'm pretty sure this is how it goes. So we're going to draw a circle. Let's see here. Wait, they advanced my paint. What's all this crap? Yo, I want the old paint back. Okay. So if this is the circle, and this is everyone who likes Diablo 4. Let's go the other way. This is everybody who likes Diablo 4. If we were to cut the pie into who gets really, really far in the game, like, for example, who gets above Paragon 200 and actually gets like full mythic uniques, and who doesn't, who just plays for fun, I would bet the pie looks something like this, where this is the people who actually blast D4, who still say that they like it. And I would guess that this is the slice of the pie of the people who just kind of log in and, oh, whatever, you know. I got 2 hours to play here. Oh, I got a business trip for a week. Oh, I'm level 31. Let's go do the first capstone, and then they kind of forget about it, and then they hear about the next season and they log in. I have a feeling like if you took everyone who likes D4, the amount of people who are actually blasting every season and still loving it is like this. See, people are having different opinions. People are thinking it's much bigger, and people are saying it's like 5%. I think it's somewhere in the middle. I think it's something like this. Maybe it's like 90-10. Yeah, I think it's as you've said. I think Diablo 4 is not a game that's designed to be blasted. Yeah, like, so keep in mind, guys, yeah, the viewer base is biased. The people who are here, like, you guys in general, if I took the average skill level of you right here in the chat, like, if these are the gods of Diablo and these are the people that don't even play, and here's like the casuals, like the average casual or something, you guys are higher than this. The average one of you is like at least here. So you guys are much better at Diablo than the actual average person. Because the average person doesn't look up build guides. They don't watch YouTube videos. They might have never killed a pinnacle boss. So when you and I are discussing things, we are not where the biggest slice of the pie is. So all of our conversations are happening at a much higher familiarity level with these games than the average Jim Bob. The marketing that Blizzard does when they have what's her name, Nayrel, in the boat, and she's singing Behind Blue Eyes to herself and getting possessed, they are marketing to the absolute Jim Bobs. Okay? They're not marketing to us. Your boss plays 2 to 3 hours on an Xbox and never looks at builds. Another thing is ignorance is bliss, right? I remember when I was a little kid and I bought Final Fantasy VII, and when you go to the gaming store, they have the magazine there, which has the full guide for Final Fantasy VII, and you can buy it, and it tells you, you know, what weapons are bought in what shops and da-da-da-da-da, and all that different stuff, and the boss's HP and what they're weak to. But even that is much, much different than a guide that you would have today. It's not even close to as good. Because today, it tells you, walk into Ruby Weapon, have 2 of your party members dead, have Cloud hero drink, have him Omni-Slash, and then mime Omni-Slash, and Ruby Weapon dies instantly. Like, the build guides now, like if you played POE2 last league, if you followed my plant druid even kind of correctly, you obliterated the entire game. Like if you copy my supports and you follow my tree and you have even kind of good gear, you obliterate the entire game. It's a very different experience if you take that away. If you just play and you don't watch anybody playing and what they're doing, and you don't watch any guides, you're just playing by yourself, the game is a lot different. And in some ways, the game can be a lot more fun. When you don't have the answer key right in front of you that you're trying to copy, it can be way more fun. So these people that don't have any clue what's going on, that just fire up their Xbox, grab a controller and just start playing, it actually makes a lot of sense that they have a lot of fun. And for that, in that scenario, which a lot of you and myself are not in, if you can imagine yourself as a kid buying a game from GameStop, putting it in and just playing, it's fun, right? They don't have to be bothered with the fact that when you reach the ultimate end game, it's the same mythic uniques. Yeah, I'm already Paragon 240. I already have all my glyphs in the radius maxed, and I'm killing the same pinnacle bosses over and over and one-shotting them. This is everything I just said is not an experience that they ever have. So all of these problems that we see, they're just oblivious to it. It does not bother them at all. So when they hear it, a lot of times people are genuinely confused. Why is Rax so upset about that update? We got a loot filter, we got the Herodric cube. Like, why would he be mad? Those are great things to the game that I already love. I completely understand where it's coming from. Is D3 creeping into D4? Well, actually, the additional twig that they added to the skill tree is essentially identical from what we saw with the Hydra. It's identical to the Diablo 3 rune system. Diablo 3, you get Hydra, and you have 6 choices. Do you pick Frost Hydra, Poison Hydra, Physical Hydra, Fire Hydra, Mammoth Hydra, whatever? That's exactly what they added. They just added a stick to it, and then they added a stick to it, and then you put frost and fire and da. Fire hydrant. Dude, they should call it that, actually. That's a great pun. It's runes from D3, right? So and then they also Longman Beard. Oh god, you were one of the first viewers I ever had. You were there when I had 10 viewers on Twitch. I remember. But good to see you, buddy. But yeah, we got runes, and then we're getting Echoing Nightmares, which is again exactly from D3. Okay, so I was actually planning to Gigablast Diablo 2's Warlock, but I'll probably actually hang it up here for today. Tomorrow, we're gonna have a fresh start in the morning, and we're gonna blast D2 Warlock. Never played it before. I was gonna play it today, but it's getting a little late. I'm gonna play it tomorrow. I love Diablo 2. We'll do a full run and see how good it is. So I'll buy it tonight. I'll install everything, and we'll go tomorrow. D2 bad? No. D2 is like one of the best games ever. I love it. I'm genuinely looking forward to it. Okay, tomorrow we'll do a big Diablo 2 blast. Okay, DM's already playing with Gazzy. Let's raid DM. What time? Maybe like 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Central. D4 is better than POE2. Well, some people think that. Is Diablo 2 worth playing? Oh my god, if you've never played Diablo 2. Diablo 2 is not just the best Diablo game ever. Diablo 2 is in the running for best, like it's up there for best video game ever, in my opinion. I think it's one of the absolute pinnacle best video games of all time. If you have never played Diablo 2, like, man, you've got to play D2R. I think you're going to be shocked at how much you'll love it. Let me put it to you this way. Chris Wilson, who founded Grinding Gear Games, who made POE1, says that Diablo 2 is the best game ever. So he says it all the time on his channel, all the time, that Diablo 2 is his favorite game. And the reason why he even made Grinding Gear Games is because Diablo 3 was not a proper sequel to Diablo 2, so he tried to make POE1 that sequel. If that doesn't tell you something, I don't know what will. Make sure you buy D2R, though. Play on the new engine with the new graphics. Throw a raid over to DM. Thank you so much for being here.